Hey Smurf fans, and welcome back to our Smurfy channel. Today, we're diving into a very special story from Smurf Village, all about a birthday, a bit of a grumble, and the magic of kindness. So, gather round, get comfy, and let's head into the forest. The sun was shining brightly over the mushroom houses, and a buzz of excitement filled the air. You see, it was Smurfette's birthday. Every Smurf was busy preparing for the big party. Baker Smurf was frosting a magnificent Smurfberry cake, 3 layers high. Handy Smurf was stringing up colorful lanterns between the trees. And Harmony Smurf was practicing a brand new birthday song on his trumpet. It was loud, but it was from the heart. Every Smurf was bustling with joy, except for one. Can you guess who? That's right, Grouchy Smurf. He was sitting on a log, arms crossed, with his usual scowl. "I hate birthdays," he muttered to himself. "All this singing and dancing and smiling, it's just too happy." Just then, Papa Smurf walked by, his red hat bobbing as he carried a large, mysteriously shaped present, wrapped in a big blue bow. "What's the matter, Grouchy?" Papa Smurf asked, his voice kind and gentle. "Aren't you excited for Smurfette's party?" "I hate parties," Grouchy grumbled. "And I hate presents. And I hate cake." Papa Smurf chuckled softly. "Oh, Grouchy, I think what you really hate is feeling left out. A party isn't just about presents and cake. It's about showing someone we care about them. It's about kindness." He then handed Grouchy a small empty basket. "I have a very important job for you," he said with a twinkle in his eye. "I need you to find the most special, most unique, most beautiful flower in the entire forest for Smurfette's birthday bouquet." Grouchy looked at the basket, then back at Papa Smurf. "I hate flowers," he said. But he took the basket anyway and stomped off into the woods, grumbling under his breath. A special flower? What a smurfing waste of time! He walked deeper and deeper into the forest, past the giggling brook and the whispering trees. He saw plenty of flowers, yellow ones, purple ones, red ones, but he just grumbled and walked past them. "Too sunny," he'd say. "Too plain," he'd mutter. He was so busy looking for something to complain about that he almost didn't see it. Tucked away in the shade of a large oak tree was a small, shy-looking creature. It was a baby forest sprite, and it was crying. Its tiny wings were tangled in a thorny vine. The more it struggled, the more stuck it became. Grouchy stopped. His first thought was to just walk away. "I hate crying," he mumbled to himself. But then he looked at the little sprite's frightened eyes. He remembered what Papa Smurf had said about kindness. With a big sigh, he knelt down. All right, stop your sniffling," he said, trying to sound as grumpy as possible. "Hold still." Very carefully, Grouchy began to untangle the thorns from the sprite's delicate wings. It took a long time, and he pricked his fingers more than once, but he didn't stop. Finally, with one last gentle pull, the wing was free. The little sprite flapped its wings, circled Grouchy's head once with a happy little chime, and then darted away, leaving something sparkling behind. Grouchy looked down. There, on the moss where the sprite had been, was a single perfect flower. It wasn't big or flashy. Its petals were a soft, shimmery blue, like the sky just before dawn, and in the center, a tiny speck of light pulsed gently like a little star. It was the most beautiful flower he had ever seen. He carefully picked it and placed it in his basket. For the first time all day, a tiny, almost unnoticeable smile touched his lips. Back in the village, the party was in full swing. Smurfette, wearing a crown of daisies, was laughing as she opened her presents. She got a new mirror from Vanity Smurf, a book of poems from Poet Smurf, and a brand new smurfing invention from Brainy Smurf that, well, nobody was quite sure what it did, but it had lots of flashing lights. Just as Baker Smurf was about to bring out the cake, Grouchy Smurf appeared at the edge of the clearing. He walked straight up to Smurfette, holding out the basket. "Here," he said, gruff as ever. "Happy birthday, I guess." Smurfette gasped when she saw the flower. "Oh, Grouchy, It's magical. It's the most beautiful gift I've ever received. Where did you find it? Grouchy just shrugged. I hate finding things, he said, but this time there was no real grumpiness in his voice. He watched as Papa Smurf carefully placed the glowing blue flower right in the center of the birthday bouquet. It lit up all the other flowers around it, making them shine even brighter. As everyone sang happy birthday, Grouchy stood at the back, arms still crossed. But as Smurfette blew out her candles and everyone cheered, he didn't say I hate cheering. He just watched, and that tiny secret smile returned. He realized Papa Smurf was right. Kindness wasn't about big parties or loud songs. Sometimes, it was as simple as helping someone who was stuck, even if it meant getting pricked by a few thorns. And that feeling, he had to admit, was something he didn't hate at all. In fact, it felt pretty Smurfy. And so, the Smurfs celebrated long into the evening, their hearts full of joy and Smurfberries. And Grouchy learned that even the grumpiest heart has room for a little bit of kindness to bloom. What a wonderful story. It just goes to show you that the best gifts come from the heart and that a little bit of kindness can make the whole world, or at least the whole Smurf village, a much brighter place. Thanks so much for joining us for Storytime today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smurf that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing adventures from Smurf Village. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.